Hey there everyone, this is John Coolman with D.R. Horton bringing you guys another windy update out here in Collins Ridge. It is awfully windy here today. So last week I focused on the town of Hillsborough, so if you're interested on that, check out the videos from last week. But today I'm going to focus on our two-car garage townhomes. So we're going to have two different sets of these. I'm going to be focusing on our rear garage townhomes. So what that means is that the garage is in the back of the house and the front door's in the front, so it's not coming in on the same side. So let's see what those look like. So these are the way that the two-car garage rear entry townhomes are going to look like. Obviously we don't have the siding on them, so it's kind of hard to tell without all this house wrap on here on what they'll look like when they're done. But kind of how these work is that the two-car garage is in the back of the townhouse and the front door's on the front. So the reason why this is happening is because this street that we're on is actually going to be one of the main roads in the community. And when the community planners and developers started planning out this neighborhood, they wanted to have a street coming into the neighborhood that is primarily going to have the front doors on the front with no visible garages. So this is how they can just really make a very community-centric feel as far as just the way it looks. It's definitely an aesthetic thing. So some people absolutely love the way that looks. Some people are indifferent. It just depends on what you guys like. The cool thing about these townhomes is that since they are two-car garage townhomes, they are definitely going to be bigger. So we're going to have two floor plans for these. We're going to have one that is called the Litchfield, which is going to be just under 2,500 square foot. And then we're going to have one that's called the Sullivan, which is going to be just under 2,400 square foot. So basically, for this example, both plans can be put on the end unit, so they're not specific on which one is on the end and which ones are interior, so they can be mixed in, which is kind of nice. But for this example here, the Sullivan here is on the corner, which we'll breeze through, and then the Litchfield is right here on the interior unit. So let's go walk through both of those so you can see what they look like. So I'm going to start with the Sullivan Plan. What's really unique about the Sullivan Plan for these is that this is going to be a master downstairs townhome. So the primary bedroom will be down, which is really, really unique to townhomes. You don't really see that very often. So the overall kind of schematic for this plan is that it's going to be just under 2,400 square foot. Your primary bedroom will be downstairs. You're going to have a huge loft, and then you're going to have 3 bedrooms upstairs. So both of these townhomes are still in framing. We're in mechanical rough-ins. So just a reminder on what mechanical rough-ins is that is when the framing is nearly completed, but they have started installing the electrical areas where the outlets and switches will be. They've started putting in the HVAC ductwork. They started putting in where the locations for plumbing will be. So they're roughing in where the mechanical systems will be located. So where I'm standing right now in the Sullivan Plan is I'm standing in the family room. So this is definitely very long. So you've got family room, the dining room is in between me and the very back wall where you see those stairs, and that is where the kitchen is gonna be. So what's great about looking at end unit townhomes is that you're not only gonna have windows on just the front and the back, you're gonna have windows on the side as well. And that's one of the huge benefits to having an end unit townhome. So this is the master bedroom. And then this is the master bath. So all of our master baths, with the exception of the one I'm going to show you next door, they're all going to have walk-in showers. So that's going to have a walk-in shower, be full tile, except the base. You'll have 2 sinks in here. This will be a linen closet. That'll be the walk-in closet there. And then this is the water closet. So I'm now standing on the other side of the downstairs. So this is actually entering in where the kitchen is. So that's where your sink will go. Refrigerator, your range, your microwave will all go back here. That's your pantry with your centrally wired location there. That's your laundry room. Those are your laundry room hookups. And this will be a powder bath back here. So you will have a powder bathroom downstairs. So let's go upstairs and check out that huge loft. So at the top of the stairs, this is that huge loft that I was talking about. And something that I have really grown to love about these townhomes here is that these two particular plans, the Sullivan and the Litchfield, are going to have windows on both sides if they're on the corner. So you actually, because of the way they're built, there's a small covered back patio that's just the rear, the back entry. There's a window above that. And so it's gonna bring in light on both sides, which is really, really unique for townhomes, especially for corner units, because they're attached on one side. So this is a huge loft up here. That's the full bathroom. And you have two nice, really big bedrooms in the back. Tons of closet space. This is basically a little section of all closets. You have a linen closet, a storage closet. This is another linen here. And then there's a walk-in closet on the other side. So I know in framing it's a little difficult to see just because there's just a lot of wood up with no walls. But once this is finished, I'll make sure to go through it again just so you have another idea of what it looks like. Now this back bedroom is really unique because not only do you have that side window that I was talking about before, so you do have a side window that looks out over the back area, but there is a whole open storage space in here. So there is an attic, it's behind me in the loft, but this is all walkout storage. Super, super handy, very, very hard to find in new construction. It's just really useful to have all that extra storage space. And that is the Sullivan. All right, quick change of plans. I'm gonna show you the Litchfield Plan. That's actually a corner unit. So you can kind of see what the corner units look like. Basically the difference between the corner unit is that you're gonna have windows on the side of the house rather than them just being primarily on the front and the back. So let's go inside and check out this one. So the Litchfield Plan is actually going to be a 3-bedroom home. It's gonna have a downstairs guest room, which again is very unusual for a townhome, so that's really cool to have. It is actually going to have 3 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms in it. So very, very flexible. So I'm walking into the family room area right now. So this home is also mechanical rough-ins. And since this is an end unit, there are some additional windows in here. This is the location of the kitchen. So that'll be your kitchen island right there in the center. This one will have a bigger kitchen in general. So you'll have kitchen cabinets across that wall right there. Kitchen cabinets across that wall right there. This is that back door. There's a little small covered patio area back here. So each of these will have this space. It's really, really nice just to have somewhere covered to come in, especially when you're entering your home. So that's the garage space. You have your big pantry back there. There's actually gonna be a little drop zone for a mudroom. So it's very, very conducive, at least to coming in. It makes things really easy. So let's check out this downstairs room. So here's this downstairs room here. Here's a full bath. And let's go upstairs and check it out up there. All right, so I'm at the top of the steps. I'm in this nice big open loft here. And as I've mentioned before in my other townhome videos here, is that purple wall right there, that is basically the divider wall between one unit to another. And there is a lot of some insulation in there, and that is a fire barrier. So there's a fire barrier that's built into each townhome. That's kind of how they're built. So what we're looking at, we'll start over here in the master. So there's only 2 bedrooms up here. But the master bedroom is huge. And the master bath is unique to the rest of our townhomes here because there's a bathtub in here. So this is going to be different than any of the other townhomes we have in here, just because we do have a garden tub in here. And then there will be a walk-in shower right there as well. This will be the water closet. This will be a nice big walk-in closet there. And then those will be 2 sinks. So on the other side of this townhome, there's actually a whole other bedroom and a full bath. So in its own way, they're very, very separate areas, very, very private from one area to the other. So really what we've got here is the full bath. This is a little hallway, so it's nice and private. There's a linen closet here. Nice big bedroom in the back. And then on the other side is that huge walk-in closet. So that's it for the Litchfield Plan. Again, it's right around 2,500 square foot. It's going to have 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 1 guest bedroom downstairs. All right, that's a quick overview of the Sullivan in Litchfield plans. I know this was a little bit of a longer update than normal, but with both of these being kind of one type of townhome, just because they're the 2-car garage rear entry townhomes, I wanted to kind of focus on both of them in the same video. So one of the really cool things about Collins Ridge is that we have a lot of diverse kind of home types in here. We are actually going to have the single family homes that you've seen in there. We're also going to be building single family homes with the garages in the back. We will be building obviously the single car garage townhomes that I've shown you previously. We've got these 2-car rear entry garage townhomes here, and we're also going to be building 2-car front entry townhomes as well. So there's a lot of diversity in here. It's going to be a really, really beautiful community when it's all done because of that. All right, and that is it for this week's update. Thank you guys so much for joining me out here in Collins Ridge. I wanted to focus on these 2 townhomes here today because we are going to have quite a limited number of these. We're only going to have 12 in total when we open up. So if you guys are interested, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. So with all that being said, again, if you guys have any questions about this community here in Collins Ridge or in any other D.R. Horton community in the Greater Triangle area, I am absolutely here to help. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Have a great next week, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Y'all take care.